I'm for real.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Daddy, can I have some ice cream?
Well, that musical interlude was brought to you by Duncan Halleck. Uh-oh, cell phone ringing. Let's go find out who it is. Who is it? We don't recognize the number. Quick. Let's take it to Beth, shall we? Oh, one missed call. From a 608 number for you.
What?
You had a phone call. You had a phone call. So Dan, good news?
Daddy, can I have some ice cream?
I'm talking. Let me finish my video and then get some ice cream. Wait a minute.
Dad, can
Zip,
you
zip.
eat us?
Can you eat
us?
Sure. Well, I'm done my video. So anyway, good news, as I said. You know what I find amazing, Dan? Is that I'm already 1 minute and 15 seconds into my video and I've said nothing. I find that amazing. So anyway, we just came down the stairs, as you can see. And wow! Can you see the glass up there? I just got done framing all that in today. So this is going to be Beth's and my new bedroom. Colleen, can you turn the lights on in there for me?
Wow.
And those are the transom windows that I framed in to let light in from the other from the window outside. And so this is our room. We've gotten rid of most of the brown that was on the windows. That light is not on. Anyway, we've got most of the brown, and we've done it this nice glossy white, glossy. Bookshelf that's probably going to go back up there again. But so here's the bedroom from this angle. I cut a new door into this back little area, and this will be our walk-in closet / office because it's such a huge space. See how big that space is? Huh? It's dark, but it's big. And then it goes right into the laundry room. So you'll be able to come in from this side into our bedroom. So anyway, so this is where we're going to be, Dan, when you and Garrett come and visit, and you guys are going to stay upstairs in our old room before we tear the walls out. I don't know if I've talked about what I'm going to do, but Colleen, can you go shut that door, please?
Sure.
And then what we're doing with this wall is we're going to do built-in bookshelves. So what I did is I backed the wall on the other side with this beadboard, then foam. You can't really see it anywhere. Then foam, and then drywall. What's up? To create some insulating and sound deadening effect. And then upstairs, what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to actually see right through this wall. So this is the entryway, and you'll be able to see through this wall all the way back to, the porch area. So in essence, this wall will be gone, and that wall with the windows will be gone right in front of you. So it'll be a big L-shaped space. That's our plan anyway. And then this closet. Get back a little farther here. I just came in our bedroom door. That's our closet. That closet will be gone, and half that wall will be gone. So you'll be able to see right into the living room, which is this way. So, I just got your video. The couple of them. One with you not playing soccer. I think probably since Shelton, Dan, that's the best not soccer that you've played. Really impressed with that. There's a couple things that I would work on with your game. If I were you, I would work on...
Hi, Dan.
how well you're not. Yeah, he says hi. I would work on how well you're not diving. Also, the few times there that you didn't call for the ball, I think you could not call for it more loudly. That way, you could make sure that your teammates heard you. Also, if you're going to not punt the ball down the field, I would probably not punt it not to one of your players. I think that would be much, it would certainly be useful. Or you could just simply not throw it out, whichever. But I think not punting it would be, put that down please, Kristen.
With a very sad
would, anyway, I think, yeah, so those are my suggestions for when you're not playing.
On this side of the wall.
The cribbage game, I've got a video in mind as a response to that, so I think I'll wait to respond.
On the far other side of the
but let's see. Oh, you know what? I had told you about the tennis princess, right? The one with the tattoos all over her arm. Well, I saw another woman last night. Beth and I went out to see Angels and Demons, the Dan Brown novel turned film with Tom Hanks and Ewan McGregor, directed by Ron Howard. The movie was alright, but after that we went to, we dropped the kids back off at home, and let's see, Colleen was at a sleepover, Preston was at a sleepover, Marshall was at a sleepover. So it was just the older boys. We left them at home, and Beth and I went out to look for something to eat, as we had not eaten yet. We've been working all day on that wall downstairs, that room downstairs. So we couldn't find anything that was open. Memorial Day weekend in Winona is pretty slow, I guess. Everybody's barbecuing. And so we ended up going to Perkins, which was actually sad and a little depressing. And made me feel lonely, is what it made me feel. It was a restaurant. It's attached to a kind of a dive of a hotel, the Quality Inn, which is really not a good hotel here in town. And what they've done is they've the restaurant's attached to it, but it's almost completely devoid. Get that out of my side, please. Almost completely devoid of any character at all. It's like a completely neutral aesthetic experience. But when we walked in there, it was probably 9:45, 10 o'clock at night when we got there. There was one couple, there were actually 3 college-age women behind us in a booth who seemed to be having an extraordinarily good time. There was a geriatric couple, octogenarians, who were on the other side of us in a booth. And I think they were on a date. It was actually rather cute. But the only other person in the restaurant was a college-age woman, and I think I recognized her from having come into Mugby. But she was sitting by herself, blonde hair, 5'4", white, and she had heavy eyeliner on. Which really made her eyes stand out, but she was by herself, and she was very drawn up, legs, kind of pulled in, and her arms very close, and she was eating in a very compact fashion, and it was almost as if when nobody was looking, she turned into like an ogre. I think she actually may have been an ogre, and the sad thing was I felt so bad that I wanted to go and sit with her and just talk with her and find out what an ogre like her was doing in a place like this. But she would eat with her mouth kind of out, and just something about that and the eyeliner really made her stand out, and it just struck me as it was poignant. It was a poignant moment, and like I said, I almost wanted to go over and sit with her and find out who she was and why she was eating alone in Perkins at 10 o'clock at night. I couldn't make any sense of it. But since I was kind of out on a date with my wife, I opted not to do that, which I have to tell you paid dividends later. Anyway, I see my time's almost up. I will bring this video to a halt and sign off.